They're going to the air in the first play. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quick pass, the catch is made. Has a path to the end zone. We've got a conference championship on the line here.
They set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Change of direction. Brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Now, the quarterback has to understand in this cold weather, he can't make all the same type of throws under normal conditions. You got to know your limitations.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Running back with the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? And that's an offensive pass interference call. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A play action, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is hauled in. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
They'll run it from the gun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here's the 2nd down play. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Here he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, but ready now for the second period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? Across the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And the receivers got it. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. That's the first down and more. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Sims.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sims.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass is caught.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's reeled in. It's Sims. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tries Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
It is incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Rutgers offense on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 48.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Gang set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Rutgers offense important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch. It's Sims. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Scarlet Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free with room to run. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. By the receiver. The ball is loose. Able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage.
The offensive staff just took...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Let's fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He finds his man, and the game just good enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it...
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is really good pressure applied by the defense. They force him out to his left, but with nobody home, he decides to tuck it and go. He's able to turn it into a nice short gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. He hands it off from the gun. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Give it to the back again. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just marched through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Giants offense out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Quick catch over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. They'll make the 1st down on that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Scarlet Knights looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Rutgers. He would not be denied. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation on that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles to get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Grinding away on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Some press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the